Before the month of Safar ends, one should surely give 3 kinds of charity. Whoever gives these 3 charities before Safar ends, that person and his family remain safe from calamities and troubles for the entire coming year. Not only that, but throughout the year, sustenance and wealth will continue to come to them like heavy rain. It was the habit of Baba Farid Ganjshakar, may Allah's mercy be upon him, that every morning, as soon as he woke up, he would first perform the Fajr prayer. After offering Fajr, he would immediately pick up a basket filled with grains for the birds and climb onto the roof of his house to scatter it for them. In those days, the houses were made of mud, because Baba Farid lived about 700 years ago in Pakistan. In that era, most houses in villages were mud houses. It was his daily routine to feed the birds after Fajr. Although Baba Farid lived on farming and agriculture, he had also given shelter to an orphan boy who stayed with him. This orphan boy also developed the same habit. Every day, after praying Fajr with Baba Farid, he would climb the roof with him and help scatter food for the birds. But one day, something unusual happened. After performing Fajr, Baba Farid did not go up to the roof to feed the birds. The boy asked him, "Baba Farid, we have offered Fajr prayer, so why are we not going to the roof to feed the birds today?" Baba Farid replied, "Because today the month of Safar has begun. Until the daylight fully spreads across the sky, the birds will not come out of their nests." Hearing this, the boy was surprised and asked, "Baba Farid, what is so special about the month of Safar, that the birds delay leaving their nests and only come out when the daylight has fully spread?" Baba Farid said, "Safar is a month just like other months. Just as other months have blessings and virtues, the month of Safar too is a blessed month, full of virtues, and it is by no means an unlucky or cursed month. But during Safar, compared to other months, more calamities descend from the heavens. As soon as evening falls, these afflictions begin to descend, and they continue to descend until the light of morning spreads once again. That is why during Safar, the birds return to their nests before sunset, and they only come out again when daylight has spread well into the morning." Barely half an hour passed after this conversation when a man came to Baba Farid's house. He knocked on the door, and when Baba Farid opened it, he found a landlord of the village standing there. Baba Farid greeted him and asked about his well-being. After some conversation, the landlord began to say, "Baba Farid, my family has been landlords for generations. Our conditions used to be very good. But for some years now, my situation has gone from bad to worse. All matters keep getting spoiled. Almost every day, some problem or calamity arises in my household. Sometimes someone gets injured. Sometimes someone falls ill. Sometimes my business faces trouble, and sometimes my affairs do not succeed. And now, something has happened that I could never have imagined. Some time ago, my daughter's marriage was arranged with a noble family in this very village. The boy was pious, he had his own business, and his family was also very good. But my daughter had a secret which only I and my family knew. Nobody outside knew about it. Yet somehow, the boy's family came to know about this secret. They came to my house, broke off the marriage, and left. Baba Farid, I am distressed, because how can it be possible that a secret known only to me, my daughter, and my household became known to outsiders? Who could have told them? I cannot understand this at all." Baba Farid remained silent for a while, thinking deeply. Then he said, "In truth, too much filth has accumulated in your house. Because you do not cleanse your house properly, all these troubles are happening to you." The landlord was shocked and said, "Baba Farid, what are you saying? I have 4 servants who are constantly engaged in cleaning. There is not even a speck of dust in my house, let alone filth." Hearing this, Baba Farid smiled and said, "You are right that there is no dust or dirt in your house. But in your home, many negative effects and calamities have accumulated. And until you give 3 types of charity, Sadaqah, these calamities and impure effects will not leave your home." Dear brothers and sisters, do you realize how beneficial charity is and how much virtue there is in giving charity? You can understand this from the blessed saying of the noble prophet, peace be upon him, the essence of which I am narrating to you. The prophet, peace be upon him, said that if a dead person were given a chance to return to this world, he would neither perform Hajj nor engage in any other form of worship. Instead, the first thing he would do is give charity. Charity not only saves us from worldly troubles, hardships, and poverty, but it also beautifies and secures our hereafter. This is why there are 3 types of charity that both rich and poor can easily give. If you give these 3 kinds of charity in the month of Safar, before it ends, or even after it, then, inshallah Allah, you will be protected from difficulties, troubles, and calamities. Whatever calamities have entered your home, or are hanging over your head, or whatever negative effects exist within your household, all of them, by the blessing of these charities, will be removed. Inshallah Allah. The first type of charity to be given before the month of Safar ends is charity of something black. The charity of black items is known to avert calamities. You must have often heard or seen people giving black chickpeas, kalachana, as charity in the month of Safar. It is not necessary that you only give black chickpeas. You can give charity of any item that includes black color, such as black lentils. But remember, I am speaking about giving charity, not about superstitious rituals. Many people take black lentils, circle them around their head or home, and then throw them at a crossroads, believing that all calamities will leave with them. These are superstitions, very harmful and un-Islamic. They should never be practiced, for they do not remove calamities, but instead bring more hardships into the home. True charity means giving something good, pure, and useful to others, not disrespecting or wasting it. So you may cook black chickpeas and distribute them among children, or make curry with them and feed people, or give any other edible black item according to your capacity. This will fulfill the first type of charity. The second type of charity is charity of bread. Listen carefully to how this should be done. Usually, people give leftover bread to beggars. This is fine, but the charity I am referring to is different. You should give fresh bread, the same quality you eat in your own home. If you eat bread with lentils and vegetables, then give bread with lentils and vegetables to a poor person. If you eat plain bread, give plain bread. If you eat bread with meat in your home, then the bread you give in charity should also be with meat. The point is, give charity according to your own standard of living. Do not feed the poor something lower than what you eat yourself. This is the second type of charity, bread. Try to give it to a genuinely needy and hungry person. The third type of charity, which should be given before the month of Safar ends, is charity to an animal. Why? Because in Safar, many calamities descend. Some bring illness, some bring poverty, some bring distress. When these calamities attach themselves to a person, they bring suffering into his life. But when you give charity to an animal before Safar ends, then by the nature Allah has placed in them, that animal takes those calamities away with it. Which animals are meant here? Any animal that hunts other creatures is considered in this category. For example, crows and cats. You can give food to cats, meat scraps or milk. You can also give bread to crows and kites, because they too are predatory birds. But remember, Never give meat to crows and kites, only bread. You may soak pieces of bread in water and place them on your roof with the intention that the crows and kites will come, eat them, and your charity will be fulfilled. The best option is to feed stray cats by putting out milk or food for them. When such an animal, whether cat, crow, or kite, eats your charity, then all the calamities that were upon you will be transferred to it, and it will carry them away from you. Dear brothers and sisters, these are the 3 types of charity: something black, bread, and food for an animal. If you give them before the month of Safar ends, you will, insha'Allah, remain protected from calamities, troubles, and negative effects for the entire year. Your matters will become easier, and no harm will reach you, by Allah's will. Write MashaAllah or Subhanallah in the comments. Like this video, and for more such videos, subscribe to the YouTube channel and press the bell icon.